And ooh, we found 2 hauler base stations in this room, as well as 3 nanite vials, which have a market value of 3,500 each. As well as we'll try to get that crafting bot up and running. We can start making it craft up gear from the leather we're getting, and we should be able to sell that at a pretty good profit. To start off the video, we were doing a little exploring, and we found a Builder 3 base station. We've got 3 pretty solid robots now, and I think it's about time we start working on the base a bit. We hauled everything back to base, and we gave Jambo our nice room, which in turn is boosting her mood. And when we talked to her last, we lowered her resist by 0.5, so we're doing pretty good now. A refugee is being chased at Eternus 2, which is the city we explored in the last episode. Tanta is 62 years old though, and if we do try to help her out, we have to take on 5 bowmen, 4 foot soldiers, 2 knights, 1 lord, and a squire. I mean, we might as well try to help her out, I guess. Legolas is not there, but we can get over there pretty quickly. The refugee that was being chased is Tanta the Hobbit, who has 9 construction, by the way. We need someone with above 4 construction so that we can build power buildings at our main base so we can power up the robots, as Legolas currently only has 2, and his construction is going up really slowly. Also, I was kind of worried that she's 62, and when people get older, they tend to get illnesses more, but she's a hobbit, and hobbits tend to live much longer than humans. Hobbits also get a bunch of extra bonuses, like they have more blood filtration, so she does get sick. She will get over that illness quicker, she moves slightly quicker as well, and it's harder for her to have a mental breakdown with that 9% less mental break threshold. The only negative about hobbits is they do carry less, and I believe they might be a little bit squishier, so we'll just try to keep her away from the action. Most of the people that were chasing Tanta weren't actually after her. They just decided to loot the city and steal whatever they could, which they didn't really steal much. Mainly they just ended up setting fire to a few buildings, but they didn't really take anything as far as I know. Legolas did end up showing up though, and there's a couple really nice people over here, Lewis and Macaulay. Lewis is a chaos mage, and he's kind, so he brightens everyone else's day. And he does have 11 crafting, which we do have the crafting bot, but it doesn't hurt to have extra crafters around. And Macaulay is a paladin with a decent amount of planting skill, decent amount of construction. We would like to pick both these guys up, and so we're gonna have Legolas try to disable them and not kill them. Lewis and Macaulay are both in this room, and I think we'll try to take out Macaulay first, simply for the fact that she's good at medical and she's really good at planting, and we need someone that's good at planting. Also, I'm guessing paladins have something where they can heal, so that'd be really nice to have. We're gonna try to get as close as we can, and they don't seem to notice us. And we'll hit her with a disabling shot, which knocked her down. Let's capture her. We can. Nice. Run from Lewis. Wait, Lewis doesn't seem to care at all. He's just going for the door. Wait, why is that door opening? We gotta claim these doors, I guess. If we claim this door behind Lewis, we might actually be able to lock him in here. I also unallow the doors. I don't know if that's gonna help here, but yeah, it looks like Lewis cannot get out. Now he's gonna have to knock the doors down. And yeah, he's trying to get out. He's like, what? Why can't I get out? Oh, he's knocking that door down really easy though. 40 damage to it, and it's only got 104 HP. Legolas needs to hurry up and get the paladin in her prison cell before Lewis can escape. I think that's his goal here. Yeah, so we got Legolas back over here, and we're gonna wait for Lewis to destroy this door, and we'll have a nice surprise waiting for him when he does. Lewis's gear is pretty bad, although he does have his shield, which does apparently protect him quite a bit against melee and range attacks. Although we are shooting him from behind, which I don't think that matters. I think he can still block attacks with his shield. And we knocked him. Let's capture him as well. We can. Nice, we got him. And though we do have some pretty nice prisoner cells over here, I think we're just going to try to get out of this city ASAP. Mainly because we have 2 prisoners back at our main base that are currently starving, or they're going to be starving soon. So we need to get someone back there. And I'd rather just move everyone together. I think that'd be probably the safer play. It seems like that was a really good time to head back, as we just got a transport pod crash event at our main base. Gilly just crashed in, and he's got decent social. He's got 10 hours to live, so we should be able to save him. And if he does end up joining us, he can probably start recruiting our prisoners. We have 3 that aren't really all that close to being able to be recruited. He's got much higher social, and he's got a burning passion for it, so he'll learn his skills a lot quicker. And speaking of Legolas, he just got the flu, which shouldn't be too bad for him because he is an elf and he gets over sicknesses a lot quicker, but he will still be out for a while, and we're just gonna let him sleep it off. We gave his suit, his gloves, and his tool belt to Tanta, who now has a lot of work cut out for her. First, she's got to save Gilly, who does now only have 4 hours left, but she has 4 medicals, so she should be able to do it. And with 110, he's got 10 hours left, so she should be able to save him for sure. And with that, he's good to go. We didn't fully tend him up. At least that will have to do for now, because Lewis is currently wandering around. And I think if we leave him out for too long, he'll try to escape. She got him, and she's carrying him back to his prisoner cell, and Legolas actually woke up. It seems like the flu is not going to keep him down, and his immunity is already up to 32%, whereas the flu is only at 10%, so he's definitely not going to die from it. And usually in order to get over something quick, you have to have a good 10 quality, but his 10 quality was absolutely terrible. It was 0.27%. basically 0. So it looks like with elves, you don't even really need to tend their sickness, or you can tend it really poorly and they'll still get over sickness really easily. And we're gonna have him kill this Mega Sloth real quick because we are in desperate need of meat. Gilly has gotten sick from infection. The infection is in his torso. Well, Gilly is a dwarf, and apparently dwarves have good blood filtration as well. So we'll have Tonta attend to that, but he should definitely live. She got a nice 10 on him, 31% as well. We got everything pretty much set up for the most part. Legolas's mood is really bad. He's about to get over his illness though, and that will remove his sick moodlet debuff. And like, it's currently nighttime, and also he has an awful bedroom. We could fix that pretty easily too. But we're just gonna hope in the meantime he does not have a mental breakdown in case like we get attacked. Tonta is not gonna be able to hold him off by herself. We'll definitely need Legolas. Speaking of Tonta, since she does have 9 construction, we're gonna have her focus on first deconstructing this ship chunk for components and steel, which actually gave us a ton of steel, 150 and 4 components. We're going to use that steel to make a wood fire generator. I don't like using these because they do take a lot of wood, and we just don't have a lot of wood around here. We're in the desert, but it'll have to do for now. We want to get these bots up and running as quick as we can. We do still have a lot of ruins on the map though, and we're going to have Legolas deconstruct those for wood. As well as we have like this cooler, for example, and we can uninstall this thing. It is pretty damaged, but we can repair it. And we'll now have 2 coolers that we can use, one for the refrigerator and one just to cool everyone down. Because being that we are in the desert, it's pretty hot out. We do have a pretty good supply of wood for now since we're deconstructing all the ruins, and so we'll be able to fill up this wood fire generator for quite some time. And since we do not have it up and running, we can get these bots out and have them start doing stuff. And here we go. We're going to activate all 3 of them. And there goes the bots. Crafterbot really has nothing to do right now, and we are trying to change that because we're building him a wood stonecutters table. But then Builderbot 1 is already hard at work. He is going to head over here and start deconstructing these ruins for wood, which we do need to build that wooden stonecutter table, and man, he is quick at doing it. Okay, wait, Builderbot. Well, he's kind of being a little bit dumb here. I wish he'd deconstruct more and then haul, but Builderbot's just going to do what Builderbot wants to do. And there we finally go. Legolas is now in a daze. We're going to have Tonta try to talk him out of it with her 5 social. And we're going to really hope this works because she currently has a terrible mood herself. She's about to have a breakdown because apparently she ate raw food twice. I didn't even know this thing can stack, but I think hobbits do eat more. At least they eat more often. And phew, it actually worked. That's so big because if we do get attacked and Legolas is in a daze, it's pretty much over for us. There's no way Tonta can solo defend the base against pretty much most things. She has 0 shooting. And if she was in a mental breakdown also, it's hopeless. It's game over. Before passing out, Tonta built this wooden stonecutters table, and now we can have this crafter bot start doing stuff. Mainly, we're going to start pumping out these sandstone blocks. Sandstone is relatively soft rock and chips easily, and therefore it does not make for very tanky walls. It ends up making the best flooring because it's the quickest stone type to work with. Evidently, you can also use it to crank out art really quickly, but we don't really care about that right now because we don't really have a good artist. We mainly just want to be able to get flooring done ASAP, and we can use some of the blocks for walls, at least to just make rooms with. Like, we're not going to use them for our outer walls or anything. And yeah, here goes Crafterbot 2. Not only does he have 15 movement speed, he also has 20 crafting, so he can pump these out real quick. Macaulay got food poisoning, which is unlucky. It's only 2% chance for that to happen, but she ended up going berserk because of it. Well, not just because of that. She's also apparently malnourished. Her environment is very ugly because she's been puking everywhere, and she's sharing a bed with Lewis. Does not like that. And apparently had to shake off Lewis's romantic advances. All of this has led to Macaulay not feeling too good about her current situation. And we're going to have Legolas go in there and try to disabling shot her before she can hurt Lewis. No, you're supposed to disabling shot Legolas, you dummy. You're supposed to disable, that was the plan. Luckily, we didn't give her any permanent injuries, although these are kind of nasty ones. And it's going to take her a while to recover off of those. It's probably going to be in our best interest to make this room not dirty, because currently it's very dirty and it's hideous as well, just because there's so much vomit everywhere. With the room being this dirty, it's a pretty high chance that our wounds get infected. And it's not just the vomit and the blood that's making it dirty, it's the fact that they're on sand, which is really dirty. So we're going to start plopping down some sandstone tile in this room, and it's going to cost us a lot. 320, and we're not even done with the whole room yet. Overall, I think this would cost us around 360, which is a bit overkill for one bedroom, but I think we'll eventually turn this into our rec room, and we can put all the recreational activities in here. And we can even put like the dining table in here, and if they have a decent rec room and they're using it, it will give everyone a mood bonus. And after not that much time, we have completely floored in this room. We did leave a little bit of concrete, just because this room is already looking really nice, and we do need a floor in our other rooms. There was a little bit of sand by the door, but after cleaning that, the room is completely completely clean, so I don't think Macaulay will get an infection. Part of the reason why I didn't want her to get an infection is because she's a human, and she doesn't have any special way of getting over an infection, so it could end up killing her. So Macaulay should survive, and we picked up 2 extra additions that we will end up recruiting in the next episode, as well as I think we need to recruit 3 people before we start getting raided by any kind of serious raiding force. And Jambo is getting really close to joining us. Before she does join us, we're going to need to set up some defenses, which we'll also be doing in the next episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you then.